Hi, I'm Sandra Parker. So how do we do this thing? How do we have and hold our experience? What does that actually look like? Well, let's talk about that. To have and to hold it's actually the phrase that's used in the wedding ceremony, right? It's the expression that we use when we talk about committing ourselves fully to a relationship. And it came to me that the first relationship that we need to commit to is this relationship to ourselves, to being with ourselves, to being with ourselves in a particular way and at a particular time. And the way is compassionate, and the time is when we're vulnerable. For me to be able to be with myself in compassion when I'm feeling vulnerable, that relationship with me is the foundation for growth. And that is the entry point, really, for all of the rest of the work that I do. I talk a lot about anxiety, and anxiety is the biological resonance that goes with the truth of being vulnerable. And the ability to tolerate and regulate the feeling in the body. Okay, little tiny muscle tension and jumpiness and dry mouth and all the different things that happen when we get a little signal that we're vulnerable. Being able to tolerate what that feels like and being able to stay with it, stay with it, stay with it in a very precise way. That is such a simple thing. It just sounds so simple. I mean, I almost feel silly talking about it. But it is so important. It's this little tiny thing that if we can get that peace and come home to the body and care about ourselves in what it actually feels like to be anxious, we soothe the body. The body actually receives our attention like medicine, and it settles. And now there's more me. Now there's more me. Right away, there's more access to who I am, to all the resources of who I am. And from there, I can drop down into a flow of emotion that's actually underneath that little signal of vulnerability. And I can be energized by that, and I can be informed by that. And as a result of that, I know more about who I am and what matters to me. I have more meaning and purpose. I have more ability to be motivated because I understand what matters to me. I've got more resilience because I've just got more of who I am to bring to the table. I've got more passion and power and life force available to be alive. I get more out of being here.